Lesson 7-3, Example 2. Our objective is learning to write and solve proportions. And here we have a proportion. 5 is to 6 as n is to 18. And we want to figure out what this n is. Well, if we know they're equal, you might be looking at this and thinking, well, I know what it is. Because if 6 is equivalent to 18 there, I would have to multiply that by 3. If I do that to the bottom, and do that to the top, I can do this to find an equivalent ratio. We know that they're both equivalent ratios because that's what a proportion is two equivalent ratios in an equation. And so 5 times 3 would be 12. So 15. So 5 times n would be 15. Now that's nice if the numbers are very straightforward like that. They might not always be. So let's look at this same example but using another method. We can use cross products as well. So we have 5 is to 6 as n is to 18. And cross products tells us that if we multiply across both ways, so if we have 5 times 18 and we multiply across the other way, so we have 6 times n, and we know that those two are going to be equivalent to each other. And 5 times 18, that's going to come up with 90. And 6 times n, I can think of that as 6n. And 6n equaling 90. Well, if I want to do this, I want to get n by itself. So I'm going to do the inverse operation, and the inverse of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide by 6. And I want to keep this in balance, so I'm going to do it to both sides. I'm left with n over here. And 90 divided by 6 is 15. Which is the same thing that I came up with there. So two different methods to find that. And the cross products with this is these numbers happen to be very straightforward. But we do get into more complicated numbers. And when you get into more challenging numbers, then cross products can be a great help.